Good morning. It is currently, oh boy, 6:30. We've got to head on down to Dover. We're going to Calais. We're going to France. Today we're heading down to Paris. Let's go. Oh, hey guys. Good morning. It's time to go. We gotta get out of here. Early morning. Almost there. Not very far. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys.
Just bought everything we need to travel in France at the ferry, because you have to have things like a high-vis jacket and things that probably we should have in the car in the UK.
All right, we've been driving for about an hour. You know what that means? We're about to get to Amiens to get some baguettes.
You just started that, has me going right over it.
I heard you going, blah, 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 blah. So I booked everything last minute while we were driving on the motorway. Actually found a nice hotel in Amiens. Also got us some train tickets to go all the way to Paris tomorrow for a nice day trip. Gonna have a good little city break in France. We've now officially made it to Amiens. There's some beautiful cathedrals here, some rivers, some canals, and some cobblestone streets. Oh boy. So we've just rocked up to Amiens, and I found a really lovely apartment on the way here, but it looks like doesn't include parking. And I was like, you know what, that's fine. However, it's free parking on Saturday and Sunday, so we just had to pay for pretty much 5 hours, which is €5. Bargain.
We gotta baguette. We gotta baguette. We gotta baguette. We gotta baguette. Baguette.
It was worth it. Hooray. It's so crispy. So we came here just to buy a baguette.
Going now.
Do you think the ends justify a means? No. So it turns out it's not currently in season in Amiens to do a little boat tour. Out of season at the moment, end of November, Black Friday. But instead, we're just kind of walking along the canals, and wow. It is absolutely beautiful. Autumn is still in full swing here. It's got really, really cute little town energy. Loving it. All right, what happened to the river? What? Where does it go? Bye. This is quite a lovely stream, and then you can just walk over it. And then it's gone. What do you guys think this fenced in area is for? There's basketball in the other fenced in area. And then in here, it's just this one bench and a bin. That's I just don't understand the fenced inness. Beautiful, but why? Ta-da! A fake bird of paradise. Whoa! Wow! What do you think?
Looks lovely.
Looks lovely. We've got a look at the staircase.
Oh, wow.
To the bedroom, right? Ta-da!
That's really cool.
And then wow, look at the size of this TV. Look at this. This is more a modern design. Wow, it's a 65-inch right there. And that is so cute. This is our view. That's pretty darn cool. Pretty darn good view of Amiens. And then, ta-da. What do you guys like to throw in your bin? I'm thinking like food waste, I guess. I feel like in France, they like to throw away breakfast, cold food, milk, fruits, eat. I love throwing eat in the bin, actually. Cake, a hot meal, lunch, vegetable, throw this in the bin. Oh, there's a guy working at his laboratory. That's pretty cool. When someone says you're from Tunbridge Wells and you say, oh, you mean Royal Tunbridge Wells? Lake Kent. Lots of lovely places here in Amiens tonight, but we're going hopefully to the Whore Lodge. It's a crap. Oh, and fresh bread. And some fresh wine. Well, I went for this incredibly chantilly caramel ice cream sundae and a creme brulee. That's mine, don't touch it. Look at that sunrise. Absolutely stunning. That is really nice. Good morning, everybody. We actually have finished up at our really fancy, lovely little French restaurant, eating creme brulees and stuff. We're getting on a station here at Amiens, and we're going to spend our whole day in Paris. Luckily, the sun has just risen. Actually, it's not fully risen yet. Give us like 5 or 10 minutes, and it's like after 8. Wild.
Je suis désolé. Je suis désolé.
You right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm English.
Désolé. Désolé. Je suis désolé.
Oui.
Wait. Yes. I'm sorry.
Très désolé.
Okay. No problem.
This station very much reminds me of Clapham Junction. You know, just it's not that busy, but it's just the vibe, the curve, the long walk. Made it to Paris. They don't have contactless payments in this country for the underground, so pathetic. Go on in. Ta-da! Huzzah! Had a little stressful time at the train station. I'm trying to put in my receipt as a ticket because they don't have contactless payments. This infuriates me, but I didn't do this on purpose. And eventually, after putting in for the 3rd time, this guy that was going by was just like, Frenchy, French. And he just let me go in front of him, and then I got to tailgate. And then I found out I didn't use my actual ticket. Use your actual ticket. The train's here. For them. Look at this. This is a proper city. Look how many water crossings there are in Paris. It is overwhelming how useful that is for people that are walking. London cannot compete. So this right here is called a New York roll. And as you can see, they made this coffee with a machine, so I'm offended. It's kind of nice, the weather, you know? Yeah. We've got some nice fog. It's kind of really dark, but in a good way. Queue for a bookstore. An English bookstore. In France. As you're probably well aware, in 2019, Notre Dame had like a huge fire. Still up, inaccessible at the moment, but still very beautiful, incredibly large, very excessive, big church, cool. So where are we going to next, Heather? What's next on our itinerary?
I don't actually know.
We're not going in the Louvre. I would Louvre to do that, but we're actually just gonna go past it, check out the big old triangle thing, little pyramid, get a little coffee, and then I think we're gonna check out the Saint-Germain district. I'm gonna pronounce everything wrong on purpose now, just so I don't get bullied for pronouncing it wrong when trying. Wow! Oh my God, he's big. That is a big variegated monstera. Wow! Actually, this Thai constellation. I think it actually might be. That is an albo. That's a variegata back there. The plant shops in Paris are just next level. Even at its busiest point, London does not have this many bridges. I'm on a bridge. You can see 2 bridges very close by, and there's another 3 bridges in that direction. Paris wins for people on foot wanting to cross the river. Wow. Oh, this used to be the Lock Bridge. So guys, what is this statue holding? Wrong answers only in the comments. We got tacos. Wait, is she holding boxing gloves? She the reigning champ? I have no idea. This is like the 5th plant store. So many plant stores in this area. Heather and I have now made it to the Louvre. The big old pyramids. Look at him being a pyramid. This is the largest museum in all the world. It has 35,000 current pieces of art displayed, over 200,000 that they've just got ready to switch them all out. I think last time I was here, I saw the Mona Lisa in there, but not waiting in any queues today. We're just kind of seeing the city moving around. Also, just got recognized by someone from Omaha, Nebraska, who is studying abroad in Nottingham, but she said Nottingham. That was nice. This is the world's smallest coffee. Noisette. Avec. What'd you get?
Proper now.
It's an eggy sandwich. Nice. This is pretty much just raw beef. A beef tartare. Lunch has finished. This guy is a great driver. Throw that out there. Great driver. So, someone's abandoned food. I went for the steak tartare. The beef tartare. Pretty much just raw meat. Had the consistency of raw meat. I wouldn't get it again. I wanted to try it because I wanted to have something like authentically French, something I wouldn't normally get. So no regrets. But yeah, the first bite I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I was like, I have a lot more bites of this. And it's like, it's interesting. Worth a try. Heather would not try. something I've realized walking through Paris is people just love running. Not like running for sport or just running to like exercise. People just love all of a sudden just sprinting with their friend down a road and then they stop running. This is like the 4th occurrence and I am still very confused. What have you found? Some macarons? Oh. So we're currently walking around the area. We're walking around the area of Paris called Saint-Germain, as they say. Everything is all Christmassy decorated, very, very pretty. So we're just taking a little 10-minute pit stop in the old Apple store. Found more tea. French tea. What do you call a girl whose butt's so big you can jump on it? She got an Assaline. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, okay. And look who it is, the Aldi we don't have in the UK. So what are your thoughts on the fact that the prices here are all digital?
No, is that helping the environment, do you think?
I get, look how many.
They've printed off things to add to them, so they're obviously not like completely...
Yeah, but I'm just blown away that each one of these has a digital price. Like that's, I don't know, I know it's just a calculator screen, but I don't know, it feels expensive.
There he is. He's got a big cloud on top.
We did it. We made it. It's the tower. Eiffel Tower unlocked. We've made it to the Arc de Triomphe, listening to some French music on the phone, just checking out this big, beautiful boy. Not the man walking by. He's very nice though. And we've got some macarons finally to try out. I specifically only ordered the speculoos one, so very excited to eat my one and Heather's got the rest. And rather than go to a place and get expensive wine, £4, thank you, I'm sorry, euros. Hell yeah. Oh my God, they're going for it. Oh my God.
Oh. Oh my. Father of the year.
What a great day in Paris. Triumphant. And now the Champs-Élysées. Wow. So we went in the Nike store and people are playing Rocket League on Xbox Ones. Just standard fare. Oof. 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 And now, while we wait for our train back, Pineapple Express, the cocktail. I had a nice little nap on the train back to Amiens until a crazy drunk man began to just randomly say things in French to people, but luckily I didn't understand any of it, so I wasn't able to translate it and figure out what was going on. But I think Heather heard the word chien. I think he called someone a dog. So there's that. Breakfast today, we've got a little pot of fresh jam from this cute little store we just popped by, and a baguette classique. Freshly made by this lovely old lady in the little bakery, so. Ow. And at long last, I've made it back to London. Gosh, I didn't film as much as I'd expect the final day in Amiens because it was so rainy, so gray, so rainy. It was actually like flooded all over the place, not just in France, but also when we came back in Calais. The water was ridiculous all over the motorways. So couldn't really see much. Was like, okay, you know, originally I was going to have a day in Amiens, just kind of like explore and do stuff like that. But we had a nice time. We just basically visited a local little pub, had a hot cocoa, and then headed on back. So had a really nice time in France. Really happy I got to go to Paris. I'm hoping to go back and spend much more than a day. Like that's just not enough time. And I was making so many relationships between like Paris and London, and I was like, this is because I've mostly visited the touristy areas. Like I really would like to spend like a good week in Paris where I go on the outskirts. I go to different districts, not just like going through the center where Notre Dame is. It's like saying I've got one day to spend in London and spending all of it in Kensington or around the Big Benny type area. You know, it's not necessarily real London, it's just touristy London. So hopefully I get a chance to spend a good week next time I'm in Paris. That would be great. In the meantime, yeah, great trip. Really glad I got to go out there. Heather and I had a great time. Thank you so much for watching this little travel vlog, and hopefully I've got more coming at you in the near future. If you'd like, you can subscribe and get ready for those. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.